Thanks everyone. Let's start with today's topic, microeconomics. The topics we are going to cover today are law of demand, extension and contraction, increase and decrease in demand. Law of demand. The law of demand states that quantity purchased varies inversely with price. In other words, the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. This occurs because of diminishing marginal utility. That is, consumers use the first units of an economic good they purchase to serve their most urgent needs first, and use each additional unit of the good to serve successively lower valued ends. The law of demand states that quantity purchased varies inversely with price. In other words, the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. This occurs because of diminishing marginal utility. So, the more the units a good consumer buys, the less they are willing to pay in terms of price. By adding up all the units of a good that consumers are willing to buy at any given price, we can describe a market demand curve, which is always downward sloping, like the one shown in the chart below. Each point on the curve, A, B, and C, reflects the quantity demanded, that is Q, at a given price, which is P. At point A, for example, the quantity demanded is low, which is Q1, and the price is high, that is P1. At higher prices, consumers demand less of the good, and at lower prices, they demand more. Demand versus quantity demanded. In economic thinking, it is important to understand the difference between the phenomenon of demand and the quantity demanded. In the chart, the term demand refers to the green line plotted through A, B, and C. It expresses the relationship between the urgency of consumer wants and the number of units of the economic good at hand. A change in demand means a shift of the position or shape of its curve. It reflects a change in the underlying pattern of consumer wants and needs, vice versa, the means available to satisfy them. Expansion and contraction. Expansion in demand refers to a rise in the quantity demanded due to a fall in the price of commodity, other factors remaining constant. It is also known as extension in demand or increase in demand quality. When quantity demanded of a commodity decreases due to an increase in own price of the commodity, other factors remaining constant, it is a situation of contraction of demand. Increase and decrease in demand. Increase in demand happens when more is purchased at the same price and same quantity is purchased at a higher price. Decrease in demand happens when less is purchased at the same price or same quantity at lower price. An increase in demand is denoted by a shift in the demand curve to the right.